We are back again, Olivia and I. We opened frame number 13 yesterday. Which number comes next? Oh, not yet, not yet. Number 14, you monkey. Okay, Olivia has already taken number 14 out. She knows exactly what to do. Can we show it? Take a look at let's show swap. Number 14. There you go. This is a portrait. It's called The Portrait of Rudolph II. Take a closer look. Do you notice anything about this portrait? This is made by a man called Giuseppe Arcimboldo. And Giuseppe, right Olivia? He looked at the person he wanted to paint a portrait from. Then he went through his kitchen, found lots of fruit and vegetables and flowers and grass, and then he laid them out as the portrait of the person, and then he painted those food items and grass and flowers. What do you see he used as a nose? Do you see that? A pear! That's right. What about the lips? Look at the mouth. Tomatoes? Cherries, perhaps? Yeah. Take a look at the eyes. Grapes or figs? We got peas up here. Do you see any flowers as well? Yeah, right down there we got clothes. Clothes as flowers. Olivia, what else do you see? What's that? What's that? A pear. A pear. Yummy, yummy. Well, what is that? Another pear, that's right. Do you see any apples? Let's see if we can learn a little bit more about Giuseppe and his portrait paintings. So Giuseppe is from Italy, and before we find Italy, can you point out on the map where Denmark is? If I can follow your finger. Our beautiful, beautiful green blob. There is Denmark. Does anybody know where Italy is? Do you remember where France was? France was the beautiful purple big blob under Denmark. There, and beside it here, this long yellow one, looking a bit like a leg and a boot with a high heel. This is Italy. Now, Giuseppe has made a picture of himself, a self-portrait right here. And as you can see by the clothes he is wearing, the high collar there, he lived hundreds and hundreds of years ago. And here is some of his other artwork. So these are paintings. This one up here in the corner, you can see he made a portrait from the side of a man and used flowers and leaves. Now, I know that I told you in the video that he used to take the food and leave it out and then paint it, but actually he only did that in the beginning to help himself. Afterwards, he tried to remember what the fruit and vegetables and flowers looked like, and he sketched and painted them. He wasn't always able to have all these different kinds of fruit and vegetables lying around. This one here, can you see what he used there for his inspiration to create a person, a portrait? Books! That's right! What do you think is the name of this painting? Bookman could be a really funny one, but it's called The Librarian. Now, a librarian is someone who works in a library. Maybe that's why he chose all those books. And down here, this one is a little bit tricky to see. See the long hair there, made from wheat, I think it is. Long, long strands of wheat and grass. Some apples. This one is easily identifiable. See if I can make it a little bit bigger for us to see. There we go. You can easily see all the different kinds of fruits and vegetables there to create the different layers that a face has, because our faces are not flat. Our nose stick out further, our cheeks stick out more, our chin is a little bit forward, and he wanted to show that in his portraits. I would like you to send me a photo this time, so you're not going to be doing any art with pencils or markers or paint. I would like you to look in your kitchen and find things, put them out either on a big piece of paper or on a big plate or on your kitchen tabletop where you do your cooking and your chopping and your slicing, and see if you can create a portrait. Hello! So, a little bit like Giuseppe, I'm going to see if I can make a face, a portrait here, using only things that I can find in my kitchen. And I already spotted that I might have two perfect eyes here. I'm going to start with those. Let's see what else I can find. I quite liked that he used a pear as a nose, so I'm thinking that is a good pear shape. Let's see what else I can come up with. I have some bananas. Perhaps I can do some hair with that, or an outline of a face. Let me have a look in my fridge. Of course, before I started, I made sure that I washed this really, really well, and I washed my hands really well because I would like to use these again. Eyebrows. There we go. Anything else I can find? I think I might have found a can you guess what I'm going to use this for? A mouth. There we go. I am pretty sure I've got a little bit of pasta up here too. Make sure I can put it all back again. Get some pasta out. See what I can do with that to be creative with. And let me see. Yeah. What else do I have in my fridge? Could I maybe use? I have some raspberries as well. Do something tasty with those. Let me have a look. Perhaps these could be earrings, if I can make some ears as well. Find something for ears. Some long earrings. Yeah. Of course, you can't see that well yet what it is exactly that I am working on. Make a necklace. Here, I think. There. I baked some bread this morning. This could be a good shape for an ear. So I'm thinking if I cut my bread in half. It's making me a little hungry, this activity. Is it making you hungry too? Let's see if we can get this going for ears. Now, as I go along and I find new things, I might have to adjust my frame, make things a little bit different, make sure I've got some space. I'm going to turn those around. There. Now, inside the eye, we talked about details. I'd like to see if I can add a little bit extra detail. So I'm going to see if perhaps I can find something that I could use for the eyelashes and something to put as the pupils in the middle of the cup eyes. And I think I might have the perfect thing in my fridge here too. Blueberries, there we go. Yeah. Now I'm really getting snacky. I might do something with spoons. Perhaps I could do something with the clothes, a little extra with the spoons. Some design on the t-shirt or something. I'm not sure yet. I think that's a nice thing with art. Sometimes when you're in the middle of making a piece of art, you might not completely know yet where it's going and make some changes along the way. Now, eyelashes. I need something small, prickly. Do you know what? I've got some herbs in my garden. I'll be right back. This is thyme. It grows in my garden and I thought this could be good for the eyelashes. We really want to try to challenge ourselves a little. There we go. All right. I could probably work a little longer on this, but I'm going to show you the result and have fun with this at home. Remember what I said, you don't have to use food. There are so many things in our kitchens that we could use to make a face. Let's see if I can show you the face that I created. There you go. I look so much forward to seeing whatever creative portrait you can come up with. Enjoy, have fun.